Okay, Sarah, if I understand what your question is, it's you're trying to figure out how to make a test from a pool of questions. And so I'm going to help you walk through that process. I'm in a sample class, it's just a dummy class. And I'm going to come down into Course Tools and go into Test Surveys and Pools. From here, you can see I already have my pools built. So I have all of my pools right here. But I don't want to build a pool, I want to deploy a test. So I'm going to come back and come into Test. I want to build a test. And I'm just going to submit. So I named it and then submit. You would add your assignment, your instructions, but I'm just going to show you how to do this. Now, from here, I want to come in to reuse a question. The questions are already built. I don't need to make them again. So I'm going to come in and find questions. And let's say I'm looking at Chapter 5. I click on this pool, and here are all of my questions. Okay, so this is how we can find the questions that are in the pool. I'm going to go ahead and cancel out of that, so that's one way that you can do this. What you want to do is to create a random block. From what I understand, it says that you are created a question set which randomly shows one question per attempt, and that is it. So just one question. So again, into random block. Here are my chapter 5 things. And then so I chose my chapter in my pool, and now I need to come down here to the question type, and let's say I am looking for multiple choice. Okay, so here are all of the multiple choice questions. I can come through and I can view the full text of the question so I can see what it is that I'm looking for. I'm going to go ahead and hit submit. So there's one question. So it says number of questions to display, 1. So out of every person that does this, there are 15 different questions. Each person will be assigned 15 questions. And I can choose more than just one question type. So let's say I want to come back here and edit the random block. And I want that or fill in the blank. Okay, so now I've got fill in the blank and multiple choice, and I can hit submit. Now I have 24 questions. The only number that students will get is 1, and there are 10 points per question. So there's one total question, 10 points. Then I click OK. Here's my test, and I have to deploy it now. So in the assignments area, I would come into whatever folder I wanted to use. So let's say this is week 15. I would come into add assessments, test, how to use pools, submit. Then we've got the availability, how many attempts do you get, the timer, and all of this stuff that you're probably quite familiar with. And then you would fill all of this out and then hit submit. It's going to be all the way at the bottom. So basically, here's what happens when you try to take this test. Force completion. This test can be saved and resumed later, whatever. Those are the settings that were defaulted. So here's my one question. They would have to type in their answer. Sheep. Save and submit. Okay. and they're done. They would then see the results, but I can't do that because I'm not a student. But that is how you can create those random blocks and how to deploy them. I hope that helps. Let me know if I missed anything, and I will definitely go back and try to help walk you through it.